Right. Settle down. We're here to discuss the tactical approach for destroying the Empire's new battle station.
Death Star.
Yes, thank you, Captain Solo. I was getting to that. Now, the Empire...
Technically, Imperial Battle Station DS-1 orbital platform.
Yes, thank you, Red 5. Very helpful. Anyway, the Empire... Can I please get through the introduction without footnotes? Right, so the plan is clear. We fly into the trench, fire proton torpedoes down the exhaust port, and destroy the Death Star. This is our chance to strike a devastating blow against the tyrannical Empire.
Yeah, the Empire's terrible. Worst thing ever.
Well, yes. The Empire? Oppressive, tyrannical, generally unpleasant. They've enslaved entire systems, destroyed peaceful planets. They bled us dry. Not just our planets, but our systems, too. Taxation, extortion, censorship, horrible movies where bad guys always win. And what have they ever done for us?
Well, to be fair, they did build the hyperspace lanes.
What?
The hyperspace lanes. You know, the standardized routes? Made navigation much safer. Cut travel time by 60%.
They did it to move star destroyers faster, to crush more planets. That's not a benefit. That's efficient oppression.
Still, faster is faster.
Fine, the hyperspace lanes. That goes without saying. But apart from the hyperspace lanes, what has the Empire ever done for us?
They standardized docking port sizes.
What?
Docking ports. Used to be every ship had its own shape. Total chaos. Now it's all Imperial standard. Very convenient.
Fine, docking ports. But apart from hyperspace lanes and standardizing docking ports, what have the Empire ever done for us?
Well, they did standardize the galactic credit. Makes buying ration packs on Nar Shaddaa slightly less confusing.
Luke!
It's true. Before, you'd need 17 different credit chips just to get from Tatooine to Coruscant. Now it's all Imperial credits.
Oh, standardized currency? Is that supposed to make up for genocide? Besides, the Hutts ran a perfectly good black market credit system before Palpatine ruined everything.
Well, it is better now.
All right. Fair enough. The hyperspace lanes, standardized docking ports, and the currency system. But besides that, what has the Empire?
The Imperial Academy.
What?
The Imperial Academy. Free military training for anyone who qualifies. That's actually how most of us learn to fly.
Oh, that's a good point.
Biggs went there.
Biggs is dead, Luke.
Well, yes, but he was an excellent pilot before that.
The Academy doesn't count because they're training people to fight for the Empire.
Actually, about 30% of us defected, so technically they're training our pilots too.
You're missing the point. They are the oppressive conquerors. Also, their food is horrible. No spices at all.
Fair, but don't forget Imperial Calf. Stronger than a Wookiee. Gets you through a 36-hour patrol shift in the Outer Rim without falling asleep at the stick. Practically medicinal.
They lace it with loyalty enhancers. It's propaganda in a cup. Don't get me started on their architecture. All those sterile, identical corridors designed to crush the soul. Though, admittedly, they are very easy to clean. Minimalist.
General?
Right. Well, if you are all finished...
Don't forget, the Empire gave us fixed minimal wages. Remember how it was before.
And they unified the legal code.
Public HoloNet infrastructure.
Standardized emergency services.
My aunt and uncle always said the Empire kept the Tusken Raiders in check.
Luke, the Empire killed your aunt and uncle.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was That was bad.
Yes, exactly. See? They're monsters. They killed Luke's family. They destroyed Alderaan, Princess Leia's entire planet.
Thank you, General.
Though Alderaan did harbor rebel leadership,
What?
nothing. Completely unjustified. Monstrous. I'm just saying strategically it made sense from their...
Stop speaking.
Yes, Your Highness.
Right. So we're agreed. The Empire is evil. Forget the hyperspace lanes.
And the currency.
Yes, and the currency.
And the Academy.
Yes, all of that.
They also built really good roads on most planets.
Han, so help me.
Gentlemen, General Dodona, may I remind you that regardless of infrastructure improvements, the Empire is a fascist dictatorship that just vaporized 2 billion people, including my parents, dissolved the Senate, and is currently trying to kill us all.
The fascist dictatorship thing is pretty bad.
The killing us all bit is definitely a drawback.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of being killed.
Dissolving the Senate was rather undemocratic.
Thank you, Your Highness. So, the attack. We go in, we blow up the Death Star, we save the galaxy from tyranny. Everyone clear? Now, this monstrosity must be destroyed.
Nice symmetry, though.
Remarkably energy efficient for its size.
They used eco-friendly Kyber reactors. Very forward-looking.
Enough!
This is the enemy.
But credit where credit's due. That trench is beautifully aligned.
I'll give him that. Clean engineering. Very shootable.
Right. Yes. Okay. Let's go blow up their space station.
May the Force be with us.
At this point, I'll take all the help we can get.
I suppose now is not the time to mention the Empire's droid rights legislation.
Will you see the lightning's eyes? Will you love the lightning and take it into your heart?
When the lightning strikes, will you be ready?